Hey, old Dr. Dan the Man here, coming back at you in the flesh, baby. And what we are talking about today is the Y strap adjustment and some of the issues that I have seen over the years from that. The Y strap adjustment is you'll see on social media where people will be lying face up and the doctor will have a strap around their head and they yank it as hard as they can. Or they'll wrap a towel around the neck and yank it as hard as they can. But anyway, what I've seen is recently I had a Barrows Neurologist who came in to get adjusted. And yes, I treat neurologists and we get referrals from a number of neurology groups here. But anyway, they were treating 14 people at the time that he came in for strokes caused by that Y strap. And what was interesting is that, you know, you have to have some common sense and look at what else creates that type of force. And, you know, when I explain to patients when they come in, they say, "Hey, doc, do you do that?" I'm like, "No, I don't do that." Think of the physics behind, like, if you hang yourself. I mean, that's the same type of manipulation to the neck, where all of a sudden you have this instantaneous acceleration, and you know, depending on, you're limited by, you know, the person's weight. But I mean, when a chiropractor's leaning back and he, you know, can develop that type of force with his arms, you can do some damage to people. So anyway, a few years before that, I had one of the emergency room doctors that refers to me, and he says, "Hey, doc, do you do this?" And I said, "No, I don't." And I said, "You know, it was a slow day at the ER, picking on your chiropractor, buddy?" And he's like, "No, we just had a guy come in and tore his carotids, you know, by a chiropractor, and I wanted to see if you've ever done this." And I said, "No." I said, "The first time I ever saw this was when I was in chiropractic college, and there was a seminar going around purporting that this is, you know, one of the best techniques to do. And this 26-year-old kid that was about a year behind me in school had his vertebral artery ripped open, and he had a stroke, and he couldn't talk, walk, or, you know, move that much for about a year." And so anyway, it's something that you have to be aware of. You have to look at it with some common sense. And, you know, just because the doctor says, "Yeah, I can do it," you have to ask yourself, should you do it? And this is just kind of something that has been bugging me for a while, but I want to share it with people, and hopefully it can save someone's lives or prevent some damage. So anyway, Dr. Dan, thank you.